that we're doing today is in line with all the pillars that we have. That is motivation, entertainment, spirituality, and current affairs. This is Keith Gacy Radio. Good morning. The CPF chairman and businessman Yaku Horn from Secunda is currently behind bars pending an investigation into the shooting of an alleged suspect. It is reported that the CPF chairman was part of a security force that chased and shot a man outside a mall in Secunda. He was singly arrested for the incident. According to what happened, this was yesterday. Horn appeared in court on a charge of murder. The case was postponed to the next Wednesday for a formal bail application. Now, the state was not ready to proceed with the matter, hence the appearance was postponed to tomorrow. The publication also revealed that the charges stem from an incident on the 11th of September where a suspect died after being chased from the Secunda Mall. Apparently, the security from Secunda Mall, night guard security, chased the suspect from the mall to the Graceland golf course. Apparently, then the security guard fired several shots at the fleeing suspect. Calls were made on several channels for people to help and respond. The suspect succumbed to his injuries on the golf course, and the report read. After statements were taken by police, the arrest of Yaku followed. The publication believes more arrests are imminent. It is also reported that Horn has been the chairman of the CPF in Secunda since last year. He remains in custody for now. Where was the useless police? Why must he chase people, endangering his life to keep people safe? Lock the bloody policeman who is sitting on night duty, he says. This is said by an angry resident who says this is not something that he was supposed to have been caught up in because law enforcement should have been more visible or at least been able to intervene. Chinese vehicles continue to be top sellers in South Africa, with sales seemingly increasing every month. In fact, Chinese brands are outselling many traditional ones, such as Ford and Mercedes-Benz. In July, Chery sold 1,262 cars in South Africa. Haval sold 858, while Mercedes-Benz shifted only 679 units. Both Haval and Chery outsold more established European brands in August. The big reason for this booming is that South Africans are strapped for cash. What the Chinese have done is offer incredible value. Most of them are becoming very, very safe as some of the entry-level European cars. Chery has a 1 million kilometer guarantee. They clearly believe the car is going to last. So this is how they are selling it to us. Let's have a look and see in a few years' time if this is all going to last. After 3 years of teasing a live-action remake, the trailer for Disney's The Little Mermaid is finally here, and it packs a punch. So much so that fans are reeling from the 1 minute and 23-second teaser. Starring Halle Berry as Ariel, the trailer and the movie itself has received an overwhelming amount of criticism from viewers around the world. In fact, the trailer has just received 500,000 likes and 1.5 million dislikes from Disney fans. Over the weekend, Disney shared the first look of The Little Mermaid. The movie is set for release on the 26th of May, 2023. But if you have preconceived expectations of seeing a white mermaid with red, straight hair, think again. Halle Berry, one half of the music duo Chloe X Halle, is a black actress. Halle Bailey, is a black actress with auburn dreads. The role is iconic for the star. Bailey is the first black actress to ever play Ariel. Speaking to Good Morning America this week, Halle said that said of her Little Mermaid role, everything you love about the original, but it's exciting and it's a twist on Ariel's strength and powerfulness. And she's just so strong in this film. I'm so glad to play her. Ariel is not the only person of color in this movie. Simone Ashley, the British actress of Indian origin, made famous for her role as Kate Sharma in Bridgerton, will also star in The Little Mermaid. It's unknown what character she plays. But whilst the casting of the movie has been a landmark for Disney fans, many fans of The Little Mermaid are voicing their disapproval. From spamming the trailer with insults, comments, and even body shaming Halle Bailey, the star and the production have received tons of hate. On social media, many have made comments with racist undertones. Here are some of the tweets that criticize The Little Mermaid. One says, Halle Bailey playing Ariel is like The Little Mermaid does not seem right. Because Ariel's nationality is believed to be Denmark or Greek due to her father, King Triton, who is Poseidon's son, according to Greek mythology. Disney replacing white characters with black actors is very wrong. Another one says, I love all people, but there is no sun under the sea. How would a mermaid even be dark-skinned? And really, why sabotage our sweet childhood memories and call us racist on top? This is so cruel. Another one says, that seals the deal. I'm no longer a Little Mermaid fan. I have been a fan since 1989 and a Disney season ticket holder since 1917. I will officially not renew my plan, nor will I ever watch on TV again. Another one says, hate when they change original classics, make the live action of the original, and make them new movies with new scenes, not just a bot one. Nevertheless, fans are excited to see the live action remake here and have given The Little Mermaid a thumbs up. One tweet said, just say you're racist before commenting. Characters aren't limited to a race, especially when the book was written in 1837. The Little Mermaid doesn't say Ariel's race, and other than that, she's a sea person. This is a fictional story, and grow up and stop having so small effect, and something so small affect you so deeply. Are we really getting mad over fictional characters? So what if The Little Mermaid is black? It's a mermaid, like an oh my goodness, people. It is a mermaid. We're not talking about something that's real. We're not even talking about anything that is humanly possible to envision. But what we do envision is a child or a female mermaid living under the sea and doing under the sea things. Can we all just get along? Seriously. Western Cape police have welcomed 2 life sentences handed down to a duo who raped an underage male victim. The Tilburg Regional Court sentenced Raiden Fortuin and Eben Fortuin to life imprisonment on Wednesday. The pair raped a 17-year-old victim in May 2020. He was walking home from a friend's house in Klein Begin before informal settlement, where the 2 suspects cornered him. They held a knife to his throat and took turns raping him. After committing the crime, they fled, and he managed to get home and reported the incident to his guardian. A case of rape was registered, and the series family violence, child protection, and sexual offences unit members accompanied the victim to a medical institution for medical assistance. 2 days later, the suspects were arrested and charged. Both perpetrators were sentenced to life imprisonment following a sterling investigation by the detectives. The Western Cape Provincial Commissioner, Lieutenant General Tembigisile Pategile, applauds the family violence, child protection, and sexual offences units in the province who work tirelessly to ensure that the rapists and sexual offenders are brought to book. Pategile's office has made that statement. 25 to 10 as we continue with moments in current affairs. Some of the things that we do read about, remember, could be very sensitive or could be disturbing for sensitive listeners and viewers. A pupil at a school in Alexandra allegedly stabbed a deputy principal with a pair of scissors, and the Gauteng Education Department says it has sent a support team to the facility. Spokesperson Steve Mabona said a grade 11 pupil at Rialogile High School in Alexandra had bunked class and was given a letter for his parents to attend the meeting. The said learner was called in the office and subsequently became aggressive, stormed out of the office, and later returned with 2 scissors. He allegedly started chasing or assaulting both the principal and the deputy principal. Subsequently, the deputy principal ran to his office, and while he was closing the security gate, the learner stabbed his hand. The teacher went to the local medical facility for medical attention. The incident happened on Wednesday, and the department has asked the pupils to refrain from violent behavior. We urge all of our learners to refrain from acts of misconduct in schools. Learners' ill discipline will not be tolerated in our schools, said Mabona. Police say the motive behind the killing of 6 men whose bodies were found along the N1 highway is still unknown. The discovery was made on Wednesday morning near the Maritzburg off-ramp in Roodepoort. Police believe the fatalities could be those of Zamazamas. All 6 bodies were found with gunshot wounds. The police were called in the morning. There were reports of several bodies on the N1. We do not know what the motive is. The bodies have gunshots. We can say that with the information we have received, those people that have died are suspected to be Zamazamas in the area. State witness in the Senzo Meyiwa trial, Tumelo Madlala, has revealed that the goalkeeper's wife and then girlfriend, Kelly Kumalo, fought at Butsilong Hospital, where he was rushed to following the shooting. Madlala told the North Gauteng High Court on Wednesday, the 14th of September, as he continued with his testimony. He said on Tuesday, during the court proceedings, that they were halted as Tumelo Madlala was overcome by emotion while on the witness stand. However, yesterday he looked a little bit more composed. The late goalkeeper's friend then told the court the sequence of events after locating Senzo on the floor between the couch and the TV inside Kelly Kumalo's home. Madlala said the house was fully packed with neighbors following the shooting. He added that they, along with the neighbors, tried to lift up Meyiwa, but his body was heavy. However, they managed to get him to his own car, which was parked out. Kelly was reportedly driving while her sister Zandi, Senzo's brother-in-law, Mthokozi Sitwala, and Tumelo accompanied her to Butsilong Hospital. Upon our arrival, Senzo was taken by nurses as they waited on the benches. After a while, a nurse appeared with an x-ray and asked for an elder. Kelly's mother, Makumalo, then went. She came back crying and told us Senzo was no more. Tumelo said they then asked to see Senzo for the first time after he was declared dead, and they were allowed, but others did not want to go back when he requested to see him for the second time. I went to see him for the second time, and Kelly followed me. When we got there, he was lying on a stretcher facing upwards, and I kissed him on the forehead while Kelly took his watch off, and we left the room, he said. The witness further reveals that Senzo's wife, Mandisa, was also at the hospital. However, he isn't sure when she arrived exactly and who with. It became very full at the hospital. Orlando Pirates soccer players also arrived. It became chaotic by the glass door of the hospital. I think Mandisa and Kelly had an altercation. I then saw hair, which she described as braids, on the floor. I'm not sure whether it was Mandisa or her friends, but there was a fight and I saw hair. Madlala also told the court that he does not remember the exact day, but while they were in Malberton, music producer Sillo Chikotwala visited them and spoke to Kelly. I heard him asking Kelly if she does not want to go on a holiday overseas, and he told the court this. The independent panel chaired by the former Chief Justice Sandile Ngcobo is the next step in a lengthy protest to determine whether the Section 89 impeachment motion against the president by the ATM leader Vuyelwa Zungula should go ahead. Former Chief Justice Sandile Ngcobo will chair the independent panel that must Former Chief Justice Sandile Ngcobo will chair the independent panel that must assess whether President Cyril Ramaphosa has a case to answer in the Section 89 impeachment motion, according to the National Assembly Speaker, Nosiviwe Mapisa Nqakula. In a statement on late Wednesday, the Speaker named the panel, which alongside Ngcobo, comprises of retired Gauteng High Court Judge Thokozile Masipa and University Cape Town Public Law Associate Professor Richard Calland. Zungula tabled the motion after the former spy boss Arthur Fraser in June 22 filed a police report about the theft of the US dollars from the Cyril Ramaphosa's farm, Phala Phala, that is in Limpopo. It's exactly 20 minutes now before 10 a.m. And as we wrap up Moments in Current Affairs, do stick around. We will definitely have more for you coming up. We just need to also pay some bills while we take care of some of our technological errors. Thank you.